All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to this final game of the showcase. Coyotes against the Kings. This is a common foe for us. This is our fourth time this season playing them. We played them during our first trip to LA, where I believe we lost 5-0 the first one. Really tied them basically in the second one, even though I think they won in a shootout, but there was no overtime. Third time we played them was actually in Sioux Falls, and we won in overtime there. And here we are, it's the fourth time here, and our Coyotes seem to be playing pretty well at the moment. Had a reasonably good tournament here. We won the first one against Florida Alliance, lost the second one, made a valiant comeback but couldn't quite finish it off, and lost to Team Alaska in the second game. Third game yesterday, we did very well against Colorado Rampage, beat them 8-2, and here we are in the final game. Boys come home from Dallas tonight, and off we go here. We will have Carmen Pafford as our netminder this morning. And looks like we're going to have our first line out here. A little bit of a switch up of a line here. We've got Guzzo and Molina and Chitka and Joe and Carter on this first line. And off we go. Charging through. Comes up to the Kings here. Joe. Carter fends him off. Chitka tries to get it over to Joe. And now it's up to Guzzo. Guzzo takes a hit. Joe's going to bounce it back up and out. And Molina's got a 2-on-1 here, just outside the reach of Gavin Chitka. Up. And hard, quick shot there by Carter. Joe fights him off. Puck comes behind, in front. Joe's puck comes out of the zone all the way. And that's gonna come off the pad of Carmen's pad there. Boomin around to Levy. And McLeod, nice pass up to Gino. And puck's gonna go deep again. Drops it back, cross. And Booman's gonna save it, get it back deep in front. Just comes off McLeod's skate. And it's gonna back tie. Hard pass up to McLeod at the blue line. Blue line takes a hit, or McLeod takes a hit, and that's gonna be a whistle. And I believe they call that an offsides. Is that an offside? Is that offside?
Hand pass.
Hand pass, excuse me. Sorry, that's a hand pass. Didn't see that one. And that's going to be a hand pass on the Kings, so it's going to be back into the Kings zone here for the Coyotes. Reese and Ty on D here. Woody on the face-off. Oh, now it looks like they may be bringing it back out. Refs are talking it over. Okay, I guess it's a hand pass on, well, they're bringing it out to center ice, so I'm not really sure. Just trying to clarify things with the ref. And off we go, Powers. Stolen away by the Kings. Now Woody. Hard shot there, right into the breadbasket for the Kings. And Wyatt, nice hard shot from the blue line, but handled there easily by the goalie. Reese gets it deep. Logan on the pass. Robbie also. Handled by the Kings. And got a whole battle in front, clearly. And Ringstrom's going to power through up to Robbie. And nice save there by Reese. And chipped out there. Nice job now, Ringstrom. Ringstrom's going to head to the bench. Puck goes back, bounces. Carter dropped it off in front and covered by Carmen there. Carter going to chip it up and out. That looks like that's going to be an ice. And it is. And we will bring it back down into the Coyotes zone here. And Carter chips it back out. Looks like there's going to be another ice. And we come back and do it again. Slowing down the game here a little bit. Okay, Molina on the face-off here. Puck goes around. Joe. Shot. And goal for the Kings. Carmen couldn't quite wrap that in here. 1-0 Kings. And Levy. Up to Sawinski, who gets it deep. And nice closeout there by Gino. It takes a rough bounce. Gino is going to get it deep again. Nice play there by the Coyotes to get that back into the Kings zone. McLeod battling against the boards. Puck comes past Booman. Booman goes chasing after it here. Looking for somewhere to go. Knocks it back up to McLeod. Takes a big hit. Now Gino. Booman. Levy just passed. Booman, we've got and that's no goal. That would be a hand pass goal. And they'll wave that one off for sure. Kings definitely had the numbers there. Ty, cross ice over, Powers. Jakey, oh. Ty Gann's gonna control that. Jakey against the half wall there. Big hit for Woody. And they break out. Wyatt looking for Woody in front. And Ty with a shot. Another. Reese gonna get it back up the boards. They wave that off. Our boys change out. Robbie heads after it. Now Carter reverses back over to Reese. Reese looking for an outlet. Gets it up to Logan. Now Carter. Crossover to Reese. Reese back to Logan. Excuse me, to Carter. Ringstrom now. Robbie and Carter. Brings it all the way up the boards. And it does go deep there. Ringstrom headed after it. And Kings come away. Joe gets just a little piece of it, and puck comes out, and that's going to be an ice. Carmen knocks that away easily. And now Molina can't quite get it over there to Chitka. Now Ty. And Molina chips it down into the King zone. Joe. Back up to Guzzo. Going to try to find some open ice. Joe, again, looks like he's got a bit of an opening there. Going to try to power through. We got Chitka in there and Sawinski. Joe now comes back to Chitka behind the net. Got Ty up at the point. Shot blocked. Ooh! Sawinski tries to pull it out, tries to tuck it in there. Nice effort. Can't quite get it. Puck comes all the way back out. Controlled by Ty. Over to Joe. Joe makes a nice pass up to Nick. Nick tries to make a move. Nice angle there by the Kings defenseman. Gino's in there to help. And puck comes out to the Kings. Ty now. And goal. Snuck that puck away. And that's going to be an icing on the Kings, and it'll come back down into their zone here. Woody on the face-off here. Get to the Powers. Reese. Now Ringstrom. Nice pass there. Up to Robbie. Pass up to Logan. Logan takes it into the zone. Shot. Over to Joe. Joe makes a nice pass to Ringstrom. Now Carter. Chika's going to ice that down. That's going to be maybe on net, dribbling, and going to be able to change out a little bit here. Chika. And that's going to be a nice there on the Kings. And puck comes all the way down here. Jacob headed after it. Now back to Boomin. Up to McLeod. And Nick takes a big hit there. Another hit there on Sawinski. He hits back. And Kings retreat here. Look to reset. Nice little stick there by Boomin there to tip it back out. Now Levy goes back up the boards, blocked. And that's going to go behind. And nice block there. And that's going to go back in. And Ringstrom gets it up to Logan, who tips it deep there, goes after the puck. And we got a whistle here. Looks like we're gonna have a face-off in the Kings zone here. Joe, Carter, Molina on the face-off, Guzzo, Chika. Big hit there by Joe. And back in the Coyote zone here. Carter to Guzzo. Gets it out. Chika headed after it. And up against the board, squeaks through. Carter headed for it in the corner. Now up to the point. Chipped around. Ooh. High fly ball there. And shot. Nice save there by Pafford, who was definitely screened in there. Couldn't see much, but made a good save there. Ty covering. Oh, whiffs on it a little bit. And now Reese up to Powers. Jakey tries to get a pass up to Wyatt. And controlled by the Kings. Now Ty. And that's going to be just covered there by Carmen. And Ty gets it into the open ice for McLeod. Comes away by the Kings. Now Sawinski. Nice job, Sawinski, by battling in there. Keeps the puck, gets the puck deep. Now Gino. And nice job by Jacob to get that puck out. Now Gino controls. And he's going to chip it up and out of the zone. Let's go, press up, get up. Okay, good. And just dropped out. Boomin over to Levy. Now Robbie. Hard shot and save there. And we're just like a second here. And that'll end the first period. We'll be back in just a moment for the second period, Kingsley 2-0. Thank you. Sorry about that on the sound. Now Jacob gets it up. Wyatt battling on the boards here. Levy over to Booman. Now Ringstrom. Shot. And it comes away by the Kings. Ty defending. Nice pass up to Logan. Ty. Tip. Oh. Logan with a nice looking tip there from Ty, just wide of the net. And nice stick there by Guzzo. Reese, cross ice. Ty comes up for it. Kings get it and go deep. Ty up to Chika. Nice pass up. Goes deep there by Logan. Guzzo gonna look for a wraparound, someone in front. Chika was there but couldn't quite get a stick on it. Carter. Now Guzzo, shot from his knees, tried to tip it in just past the net here. Now Chika up to Carter, shot, block, Molina, back around, Joe. And Kings come away with it. Now Joe, past Woody, Molina, and Carter. Up against the boards. Joe's gonna take it behind the net, takes a hit, but Woody's gonna take it over to Molina. Molina looking for a pass, gets it up to Gino, who takes a hit but keeps skating with it, and it goes over to the Kings. And that's gonna get fielded by number 7, Romo, who's gonna take a shot, bounces off of Carmen's glove and into the netting. And we are gonna head to our ice clean here with 8:05 left in the second. We'll be back with you in a moment, probably 10:15. All right, folks, we are back here for the second half. 8:05 left in this second period. Kings with 16 shots, Coyotes with 7, and 3-0 Kings at the moment. Puck down in the Coyote zone here. And puck comes out. Guzzo heads after it. And he steals it. Tries to get his shot off. It's blocked. Nice job by Guzzo, but doesn't come up with it. Reese gets it over to Chika. Controlled by Carter again. Shot, save, Carmen. And that's going to be an icing and come back down into the Coyote zone. Sawinski tries to get a shot off, goes wide. Now Gino gets it back up to Ty at the point. Shot goes wide. Now Joe at the blue line. Shot doesn't get through. Woody back up to Joe. McLeod comes on, Woody comes off. Joe takes a hit. Now McLeod in the corner. It's got Sawinski. McLeod again. Over to Joe. In front. McLeod gets it back deep again. McLeod behind the net, gets it up to Jakey. Jakey up to Wyatt, who dinks it into the zone, drops it back to McLeod and save. Or actually, excuse me, went into the net there. Okay, Levy, Booman, Robbie on the face-off. And that's going to be an icing and come back down. Levy. Now Robbie. And puck comes out. And Ringstrom up to Robbie. Robbie, nice pass up to Ringstrom. And back around Robbie against the board again. Levy hard up against the boards. And goes off our own man. Logan in front, tries to wrap it in, can't. Carter, shot. Can't get it through. Now Molina against the boards. And that's gonna get right in front. Can't quite get a shot off there. Carter defending. Chicka. In front. Molina in front there. Carter defending. And that's going to be saved by Carmen there. A little bit more even play at this point since the break. Puck comes out of the zone and back in, collected by Ty. Ty gets it up to Woody. Woody's got Gino in the middle. And can't quite do it. Ty there. King's coming in with some speed. Now Ty's going to control. Nice pass up to Gino. Gino gets it up the boards. Tries to get it past Nick to Woody. Woody with a nice shot and a good save there. Really nice play there by Woody. Joe headed after it. Joe up to Woody. Now Nick. Covered. And back up to the point. Nice tip there by Gino. Joe. Back wide, Nick tries to chip it out, can't. Kings come up with it. Now Ty, up to Gino, and does come out. And that's going to be controlled by the Kings. Jakey tries to reverse it around, does come out of the zone, and back and controlled by the Kings here again. And they're going to knock it deep here. Levy headed after it. Now Ty, going to get it all the way back out, and that's going to be an ice. And we will stop play here. After our boys having some trouble getting the puck out of the zone there. They do ice it and is able to get a new set of lines on here. So we got Robbie on the face-off, Booman, Levy, Ringstrom. Somebody's got to get over on the other side. Boomin defending. Now Boomin. Up to Ringstrom, back to Boomin. Backing around. Jacob. And goes back around. Boomin in the corner there. Ringstrom. And covered. Okay, we got 23 seconds left in this second period. We got Reese coming on, Carter coming on, Molina on the face-off. Chicka in front. Nice save by the goalie. Nice shot there by Molina. Backhanded. And come off the blocker there for Carmen. Reese comes around. Shot comes off, and that will end the second period there. Still 3-0 Kings. Coyotes definitely picked it up there in the second half of the second period. So we'll see if they can keep it going in the third here. All right, we are back here for third period. And that'll get covered there. Point off the pads there for Carmen. Chicka tries to get it out. Chips it up out of the zone. And it's going to come all the way back down. Carter. Pass up to Chicka. Corrals it. Up past Guzzo. And Chicka comes away with it. Going to jump and get it deep and head after it. Guzzo. Now Chicka. in the corner. And a little bit of pushing and shoving over there, but Carmen's gonna stop that. Carmen got a little clip there by one of their players. And it looks like they'll do that face-off again. Moving over to Gino. Gino, nice cross ice pass there. Sawinski heads after it. Booman. Jacob. Now Sawinski. Booman. Jacob knocks it deep, and it's going to get corralled by the goalie after a bounce that brought it back out in front. Tie. Makes a nice move, and Carmen's going to cover that. Joe defending. Puck comes out. And that's going to be an icing again. And now Ringstrom. He's got Carter in front. Comes off the post. Knocked it again in front. Now Robbie, hard shot just over the net. Up to Carter. Carter knocks it back deep again and comes back out. And now Reese is going to corral this. Reese just past his brother Logan. And Ringstrom. And Robbie's got a look and saved. That was a really good look there. Robbie tried to go 5-hole on that, and the Kings' big goalie was able to get a stop there. Coaches are battling with the refs on substitutions. Refs usually win that one. And we got a whistle here. Puck's going to go all the way down, and that'll be an icing. And now they'll get to do the substitutions. Coach will get to do the substitution he wants to do. We got Joe and Reese out here. Chick Molina's on the face-off and Guzzo. Up to Joe. Joe gets a shot off. Guzzo now in the corner. Tries to leave it off for Molina, and Kings come away with it. And Joe takes a spill, looks injured, comes off the ice. And we got a whistle here. Joe comes hobbling off. I think he's okay. Booman and Sawinski there behind the net trying to get it out. And Gino. Sawinski over to Booman. And nice save there by Carmen. And a little bit of a scuffle in there. Still 3-0. And Reese reverses it over to Carter. Carter chips it up and out. And just right back to Chika. Nice play by the goalie to bring it, to step up and knock it out. And now Carter. And that's going to be an offsides call. right, Chika with the puck in the corner. Gets it back around over to Guzzo in front. Guzzo takes a big hit. Puck comes out. Chika controls again. And that'll be a whistle. Puck will come out outside into Coyotes zone here. It looks like we'll get a whole new set of lines here. Robbie on the face-off. Ty and Joe, Ringstrom, Logan. Logan reverses over with a lot of traffic there. Ty. Got some space here now. Logan gets it deep. Big hit there by Logan. Robbie gets it over. Ringstrom. Shot goes wide. Now Joe knocks it back below to Logan. Now Robbie takes a hit against the boards. And that's going to get tipped up and out. Ty going to get it back in. Ref makes a beautiful jump there to miss the puck. And Jakey knocks it deep again. Now Robbie. And Levy controls. Chipped it up. Now Jakey heads after it. Blumen gets it deep. And that's going to go all the way wide with an ice. And it'll come back down into the Kings zone. McLeod, Jakey in front. Blumen. Jacob takes a big hit into the corner there. And Wyatt takes a nice big hit. Gives a nice hit. Our boys love it. And Wyatt Woody on the boards here. And Joe's going to head after it. Gino. And Nick going to head after that. And nice stick there by Joe. And that gets chipped up. Now Gino. He's got some room there. Try to get it to Nick in front. Turned it over. And now that's going to go deep into the Coyotes zone. Joe headed after it in the corner. Gets it up to Gino. Gino looking for a breakout. And Gino with a nice physical play, but the Kings take it on. Guzzo finds some ice, gets it up to Chika. Chika's got some space, gonna take a shot. Blocked off the goalie there. Kings come back with it. And gets it back up to Chika. Chika's got a one-on-one here. Molina behind him looking for it. And they're gonna call a trip there, I believe. Or no trip. They're actually, looks like that's, that looks like Guzzo. Yeah, Guzzo hobbles off the ice. I think he might be all right. We'll see. And yes, sorry, we do get a power play here. And a little bit of confusion. Let's see. Looks like number 7's going to get ejected here for a dirty hit there in the corner. And so number 9 will serve for him. And up to Joe at the point. He's got Carter. Hard shot. Can't get a full piece of it there for Carter. Back down low to Sawinski, who gets it over to Joe. Shot. Chico it right there. Now Carter into the zone, and that's going to get ejected by the Kings there. Carter, minute left on the power play. Ty. Knock it back to Guzzo. Good to see him back on the ice here. Guzzo with some speed. Gonna knock it up. Tries to get it to Woody, can't. And nice block there by Woody. Keep it in. And now Woody's gonna move with it into the zone, cross ice. Shot and glove save there. Gino with a nice look to get a shot off there, but couldn't do anything with it. And there is just another 10 seconds here left on the power play. Guzzo gets it up to Ty. And chip and saved. And so as soon as this whistle blows, he'll come out of the box here. And back to even strength. And Robbie gonna get up to Ringstrom. And shot and goal for Ringstrom. Beautiful top shelf goal from the circle. And that'll break the donut there, and we'll start to see what we can do here with 4:25 left in this third period, see if we can make something happen. I gotta say it, a 2-goal lead is the worst lead in hockey. So let's see what our Coyotes can do. And that's gonna be an offsides. Now McLeod in the corner. Up to Joe. Puck comes out of the zone. Reese reverses over to Joe. Joe's going to get it up to McLeod. And now Joe's and nice job there by Molina. But Kings do come away with it. Joe defending. Now Reese. Chika. And that's going to go up high. Guzzo. Gets it to Sawinski. And nice job by Guzzo to block that. Now Carter. And that's going to be an ice. All right, 2:11 here. Left here in the third. I'm imagining Coach might be pulling Carmen here in a second here. We'll see. I'll let you know if that happens. And puck comes out. And now Joe. In front. Kings missed the net there. And Chika up to Molina. Molina gets it out. And looks like Coach is going to keep Carmen in. Tie in the corner. Up to Chika. Ty battling in the corner again. Now Logan. Reese. Now Ringstrom. Oh, they lose it back to Ty here in the corner. He's going to get it over. Ringstrom, Reese. Ty knocks it out to Ringstrom. Stolen back away by the Kings. And covered there. Nice stop there by Carmen. And we got 12 seconds left in this one. And that'll do it, folks. Coyotes do get a goal, but go down to the Kings 3-1. And that'll end it for this showcase. We will be, boys will be arriving back in town this evening late. Hopefully enjoyed a few hours of some rest here before their flight leaves.